Like we always do about this time. Perfect.
Wake up! Wake up! Morning, everybody. Snap on Tuesday.
Yay!
Let's see what goodies Jody is going to bring down today. Sun's just starting to come up, but it's a bit grey. It's quite warm as well. It's still raining. So I've got a car in first thing with a speaker issue on one of the doors, which we've got to diagnose and figure out why it's an intermittent fault. Soundman 2.0 should be down today. He's going to come down for a Tuesday check, and we'll see whatever else happens. I'm trying to get things sorted for a special Christmas treat, something that you've been asking for. I'm trying to get that done. I am trying. But we're on our way to the shop. It's nearly 8 o'clock to get a coffee, break the day in gently, and we'll go from there. Drive at me if you want, pal. This is my skid car. I don't really care about exchanging paint. Flower?
Say.
Oh,
Yeah.
Parts?
Hey?
Parts? Any parts?
What for?
Any tools?
Oh, I've got the pliers and the screwdrivers, and the gun's already sold.
Where's the wet?
I've got. So off those bits there was screwdrivers which are here and there, and then this is the
Oh, that's nice. Ooh.
yeah, a nice little foam tray. Foam.
Like they're ever going to stay like that.
Yeah.
You've seen what mechanics do to them.
Exactly.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah.
And the gun had what, 100th anniversary written on it as well?
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
jumpers.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got his LEDs up, all the Christmas lights are going. So festive in here, Joe.
I know. Beautiful, isn't it? It is beautiful.
Really itchy thumb.
Have you?
Oh, you lost.
I said I've got 14 in stock, but I haven't seen one, so I don't know what.
Oh, what? Ratchet?
Yeah.
Oh.
I haven't got one, so it's just strange.
Corona.
Corona.
Oh dear.
So your Snap and Dealer might get Rookie of the Year.
What, you? Is it?
I am leading the way.
What's that? Just the amount of cells?
Yeah.
Well, ain't your height?
Went over and tried to fight.
Hey? Yeah. So you hadn't had anything off the flyers then, other than the
Other than that's all there is on the flies, to be fair. With
Yeah.
The, obviously the
because there was those other.
I sold all this last week. Those hammers, those have turned up. That's sold, and these have turned up. But I
Those-
don't think I've had all of them.
but there was the other there was the trim tools, weren't there, from like 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago?
Yes. The set of 5, wasn't it?
And there was
2 sets, wasn't there? Different sets.
there was 2 different ones, yeah. And it was the, I think there was the first set was like a twin set, wasn't it?
Which was it you wanted?
Well, I had the plastic ones already. There was a
Plastic
different
ones,
one.
haven't you? You got those? There's a set. There's a set of 5, wasn't it? 4. 5, sorry. Which you've got.
Yeah.
You wanted the 3 smaller ones,
Yeah,
wasn't it? They're
yeah.
still on order.
They're still going. All right,
Still on
all right.
order.
Still having trouble with the ports.
Yeah.
Madness. It's ruining the world, this corona.
It is.
We're
well,
running
not
out of
just
stock.
that Brexit as well, isn't it? That's what's
We're-
done.
Yeah, we're running out of stock as well for
Yeah.
stereos.
Yeah, I can find, I'm seeing it with a lot of places, car places as well. They get,
You just can't get the bits
No.
anymore.
you can.
They're limiting what we can buy as well, which is a real nightmare, because then when you get like 3 jobs in, you can only get head units for 2 of them.
2
It's
of
a
them,
pain in the
yeah,
ass.
they're limiting because they don't want to go right out of stock, I guess.
No, but at the same time, it's like, well, what do you do? You know,
Well, you need the stuff, don't you?
Yeah.
You know?
we just say
If
no
it's
to
in stock,
customers.
then surely they should sell it you.
Yeah.
Shouldn't they? You know?
That's it. If I'm going to make the money, I'll make the money.
Yeah, exactly. You know, if you're
See-
there first to get the stock, then you're there first, aren't you?
It's either that, or I'll start buying and fucking hoarding it myself.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Yeah. 12 head units in stock.
I fucking do penis pumps now. Right. Well. Hose reach pliers. That's not a bad idea, actually. Especially on a Lotus. They always put them in places that you
Oh,
can't
do they?
get to. Yeah. How much are they?
About 40 quid, I think.
Are they?
Yeah, I think so. What's that? BPGPL 300.
HG. Ah, I'll have a hammer, but I'll have it in butterscotch colour.
I sold a box like that
Really?
last week, yeah.
God. Well, they do say all the kids nowadays are looking at like these really pastel colours, aren't
Yeah. It's just trading. I'd sold it once already. 39 quid then.
they? Oh, I'll take them.
Yeah, I'd sold it a while ago.
Let's sort you out with some
And
pennies.
I had the triple bang.
Good evening, everyone. How are we? It's the end of Snap on Tuesday. I did make a purchase today. Got some hose pliers. These things are always useful, but for some reason, I don't know, I've never seemed to have a set. So I bought some today. Same again on the van. Pretty weak for buying stuff. Still waiting on the odds and sods that I was really interested in, but I don't think Jodie's going to get them, to be fair. But I'm just packing up, ready to go home. We have got a bit of a full complement in here tonight. So this T5 you saw last time, that had the kicker sub and the LED headlights. We've got an Alpine Halo to do tomorrow, so I'll video that one because that'll be an interesting one. The Punto at the back there, that's just had a flip out Pioneer screen, the 7200 DAB. That one's finished. I've just got the cars in, they're a bit wet. It's my nice little roof spoiler from Origin Labo. But yes, I'm just getting ready to go home, packing up my stuff. I've started emptying the boxes. As you can see, I'm trying to clean stuff out. So we'll get ready for our little Christmas surprise. Yeah, you know it. I said I'd do it. I really want to. I really want to. But we are going to crack on and get it for you. So the Toolbox tour is coming. I'm in the process of sorting all the rubbish out and getting it cleaned, ready for the tour. So that's going to happen for Christmas. But other than that, the T6 I had in this morning turned out to be a bit of a deflator. So these little things here, these are CAN bus modules for the LED lights, and they basically communicate the car or communicate to the car in a fashion that the vehicle understands. So it makes it think there's a light bulb there, and doesn't obviously freak out on the kind of what's the best way to describe it, on the random testing. So when CAN bus kind of tests lights, it tests it quite frequently, and you end up having the light strobing or flickering because it's being tested by the CAN bus. That thing is basically designed to block the signal from being transferred into the LED, so your headlight basically doesn't start suddenly flashing when you're driving down the road or looking like a police car and getting you pulled over. That's what the intention of it is. But that said, they are quite large. Now, with the T6, there is a bit of a wiring issue where you flick on the main beam, and if you then follow through onto full beam, basically your full beam stops working. The main beam is still there, but the full beam does not work. And the reason for that is solely down to the fact that there's an issue in the constant power where it suddenly bursts in with a load of voltage. The module in the vehicle recognizes the voltage obviously is, you know, there's no resistance because it's an LED, and it rains it suddenly back down. The light never comes on. So in a T4 situation where you've got T6 situation where you've got H4 bulb, you're flashing on side lights or lights off, you can flash and the full beam will work. As soon as you go to the main beam on and then flash, it won't work. So you bypass this by putting in a relay onto the full beam, and it controls the voltage, and you end up with a light signal that works. Yes, you do have to go into VAGCOM, you do have to code out the warnings to say that the bulb has gone because the resistance for an LED is less, but the light works. So we got that far, and literally, I mean, like, took me 6 hours to get to that point, figuring it all out, getting it all wired in. And then the CAN bus repeater, because it's so big, I physically could not mount it inside the light unit. So although I'd gone to the painstaking effort of getting the thing all in there ready to rock and roll, my T6 that I had to work on had a solid backing. Some of them have like a big rubber donut, like a big rubber cup, and you can kind of pull the cable through it, it'll seal, and you can do what you need to do. This one, unfortunately, it had a solid plastic plate. Now, the vehicle is fairly new, and I don't want to go cutting the plastic and risk the integrity of the light in fogging up, you know, misting up, or a bulb blowing because of moisture. So I spoke with a lady, said that I wasn't really keen on entering into the light in such a fashion that it would mean it wasn't really as far as I was concerned, it wasn't really like a proper way of doing it. We'd have to either glue or silicone the back of the plastic, and I felt this to be, bodge is the wrong word, but it's not really what I wanted to do. So I refused to do it, and she said, yeah, that's fine, I wouldn't want you to do it anyway because obviously it would impair the vehicle somewhat, could cause problems down the line. So in actual fact, after 6 hours of messing around with it, doing all the coding, figuring out where everything was going to go, I then actually couldn't get the CAN bus unit inside the headlight itself, so everything went back to standard, and unfortunately that job's a no-go. So I jumped on with a Punto and got the Flip Out Pioneer done in that. So a bit of an annoyance as far as like money and profit and things like that go, but good that I managed to get round what seemed to be quite a strange problem to start with, but we figured it out in the end. It just wasn't a viable solution that was going to work or look good, in my opinion, so I didn't do it. But Snap on Tuesday done. I'm sorry it's been a bit of a talk video, but I'm concentrating more on getting something ready for you for Christmas than picking up the camera I'm trying to get work done and tidy and answer phones and do the emails so I can get this tour ready for you, and we'll have a nice thing for Christmas. But that's it for Snap on Tuesday. As you can hear, it's chucking it down outside. I'm going to go and get very wet. I will see you nice and bright and early for Wednesday. Snap on Tuesday done. Soundman did come in, he's coming back again tomorrow. We'll find some more stuff to do, but Alpine Day tomorrow. See you then, bye.